Welcome to your own channel, Physics at Your Tails. Yes, children, in my previous video, as you must have seen, those who are my regular followers, those who are my regular followers, please, you must have seen my previous videos, and if you are watching my video first time, then please do not forget to subscribe my channel. It will always be helpful to you. So, in the last video, we discussed about the rectangular components of the vectors. We have already finished off with the resolution of the vector, where we can divide a vector into two components, and the components should be perpendicular to each other. And if your components are perpendicular to each other, then we call them rectangular components of the vector. What do we call them? We call them rectangular components of the vector. Today, we are proceeding for the next phase of the vector, that is product of vectors. Product of vectors. What do you mean by product of vectors, and how can you product the vectors? Actually, it is very easy to understand. We have done it earlier also, that when you multiply a scalar quantity with a vector quantity, in result you will get a vector, and this vector will always have its direction same as that of vector A, and will have its magnitude n times the magnitude of vector A. Today we are going to this was a product of vector with a scalar quantity, and today we are going to focus our studies when only two vectors are being produced. So if at all two vector quantities are being produced, then if you are going to product two vector quantities, then depending on their result, we can decide what type of vector product it is. पहली बात vector product तो है ही, क्योंकि दो vector ही product हो रहे हैं. इसमें तो कोई दो राय है नहीं कि that is the product of the vector. आपके दो vector ही produced हैं, इस वजह से आप उसे कहते हो प्रोडक्ट ऑफ वेक्टर. लेकिन इसमें भी दो केसेस हो जाते हैं. When you are going to multiply two vector quantities and the result is a scalar quantity, then the product is known as dot product. What is it known as? It is known as dot product. फिर आप इसे क्या कहते हैं? डॉट प्रोडक्ट ऑब्लिक स्केलर प्रोडक्ट. But when you multiply two vector quantities, but the result of their product is a vector quantity, then this product is known as cross product or vector product. What is it known as? Cross product or vector product. इसे क्या देते हैं हम? क्रॉस प्रोडक्ट कहते हैं या फिर इसे वेक्टर प्रोडक्ट कहते हैं. तो we are going to take them one by one. Once more, let me make it clear to you. When you are going to multiply two vector quantities, but as their product we get a scalar quantity, then the product is known as dot product or scalar product. But when we product two vector quantities and their result still is a vector quantity, then we call it as a vector product or a cross product. So in example of a scalar product, one quantity which you have already studied, work done. You have already studied work done to be the product of force and displacement. So it is the dot product of force and displacement. Fine. And in cross product, you need to learn totally a new quantity which you haven't studied. Displacement vector multiplied by the force vector will give me torque. This quantity is known as torque. So what do we say? यहाँ पर भी force was vector, displacement was vector, but still उनके प्रोडक्ट से जो रिजल्ट आया that was work done, and work done was a scalar quantity. इसीलिए हमने इन दोनों के बीच में क्या लगाया? डॉट, and it is known as dot product. लेकिन जब आपके पास दो वेक्टर क्वांटिटीज हो और उनका रिजल्ट भी क्या आ जाए बेटा? एक वेक्टर आ जाए तो उसे वहां पर हम इन दोनों क्वांटिटीज के बीच में क्या लगाते हैं, क्रॉस। होता क्या है जब आप मैथ्स करते हो, व्हेन यू डू मैथमेटिक्स, तो आप डॉट लगा दो या क्रॉस लगा दो, मैथमेटिक्स में इट इज इमटेरियल, बट इन फिजिक्स when you are working, then dot means you are going to give me a result as a scalar quantity, but if you are going to put up a cross, that means you are going to give me a vector quantity. So let us begin with the dot product. So let me start with scalar product only. What do you mean by a scalar product? Scalar product का मतलब होता है कि आप when you are going to multiply two vector quantities, then if you are going to product them scalar, if you are going to do their dot product,